Thanks for watching our video on Utah Lease and Landlord-Tenant Laws. Landlords need to know their state's laws to manage their rental. To help you do that, here's an overview of Landlord-Tenant Laws in the Beehive State. The lease agreement is the foundation of the landlord-tenant relationship. It's a legally binding contract between a landlord and tenant that provides the terms of the rental relationship. A standard lease agreement is a one-year, fixed-term contract. A Utah lease should include basic terms like rent amount, rent due date, lease term, late fee policies, and pet policies. To fully protect landlords, it should also cover details like pest control, snow removal, air filter responsibilities, and yard maintenance. The lease must include the name, address, and phone number of the landlord and any agents authorized to manage the property. Before entering into a lease agreement, the landlord must provide the tenant with a checklist documenting the condition of the property. Landlords of rental units built before 1978 must provide tenants with a lead-based paint disclosure and pamphlet. Landlords with knowledge that their rental unit has been contaminated by methamphetamine must disclose this to tenants. At the start of the tenancy, tenants must be provided with a copy of all property rules and regulations.
Next, let's talk about Utah Landlord-Tenant Laws. There is no limit on the amount landlords may charge for the security deposit, but it should be reasonable. The deposit, along with an itemized list of any deductions, must be returned to the tenant within 30 days of the end of the tenancy. Landlords must give at least 24 hours notice before entering the property for non-emergencies. Late fees cannot exceed $75 or 10% of the monthly rent amount, whichever is greater. Landlords may require tenants to get renters insurance. In Utah, landlords can charge up to $20 for the returned payment fee. Fixed-term leases terminate at the end of the period unless otherwise stated. Either party can terminate a month-to-month lease agreement with 15 days notice. Utah has no limits on rent increases. However, the lease should discuss the procedure and notice requirements for increasing rent.
Landlords must provide a safe rental unit and keep properties in compliance with all local housing regulations. Tenants should provide landlords with written notice of needed repairs beyond regular wear and tear. Landlords must respond to tenants' requests within a reasonable timeframe, usually 3 days. If the landlord fails to respond, tenants have specific rights, including the right to make repairs and deduct that cost from rent. If a tenant fails to pay rent or violates the lease agreement, the landlord may start the eviction process. In these situations, landlords must strictly follow Utah law and can never resort to self-help eviction methods, like changing locks or shutting off utilities. Congratulations, you're now ready to create a Utah lease and manage your Utah rental unit. Our lease agreement automatically includes all required disclosures and gives you state assist tips as you build it. It's easy to customize online and offers unlimited access to our electronic signing tool, EasySign. As you manage your rental, remember that we have over 400 property management forms, including Utah-specific forms. Visit easylandlordforms.com to start your tenant screening and create a Utah lease agreement guaranteed to comply with all Utah lease laws.